Aloha everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. So how y'all doing? Just thought I'd check in. Just because I don't have an intro ready. I don't know, I just thought I'd ask. Fun fact. Actually, really sad fact, I can't swim. Oh gosh, TikTok is corrupting my brain. Fun fact, some of my favorite comments from you guys are when you guys just ask like, Hyram, how are you doing? Are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Because I'm just like, oh, that touches my soul. Maybe it's just because I'm used to seeing so many skincare questions, which don't get me wrong, I love, but sometimes I'm just like, oh, is this all I'm good for? Answering skincare questions, is that my only value? So shout out to all you lovely people. But anyway, in this video, I'm going to be doing one of your guys' requests. Well, actually, I've seen multiple of you request this video just over the past few days. I'm going to be reacting to Allure's Best of 2020 Skincare List. Is it Allure? 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 Allure. I don't really know. I'm not really educated in the finer things. I'm just gonna say Allure, and hopefully that's right. If not, I'm sure thousands of you will let me know in the comment section. So every year, Allure does their like award-winning list of best makeup products or best skincare products or anything to do with personal care. And they have this little red seal that they'll put on products, and you can find them anywhere, like in the store or online. And I will be honest, there's about a 300% chance that I will consider buying the one with the red stamp more than just a different product. Why? I don't even know. To me, it just communicates like, oh, a lot of people really liked this product. And obviously I've looked at the ingredient list before buying a product. I mean, I'm not crazy. Who the fuck do you think I am? But I think for me, it's always kind of hard to trust reviews, but something like the Allure stamp, I will look through. And I believe if I'm not mistaken, Allure has like an entire testing panel of people who try all these anonymous bottled products over a period of time and then give their feedback. And that's how Allure chooses the products. So they're truly on an equal level, which I think is awesome because it gives everyone an opportunity. But in the past, I've discovered some really good products that have gotten the Allure award and some not so good products. Ones where I genuinely scratch my head like, why? Come again? That was the award-winning product? So per your request, I thought I'd react to the 2020 list and see what we think of some of the products. Now the entire list I think has like over 40 products and I wish I had time to go through all of them, but I have to be up. I don't have a watch. Why did I do that? It's 11 o'clock at night and this video has to be up at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I want to keep it a little short, if you don't mind. So let's get into it. I am so excited to see this list because who knows, I may find some new good skincare products that I'm going to purchase because the addiction is real, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just highlight some ones that catch my eye. Oh, okay, so the Bare Minerals Smoothness Hydrating Cleansing Oil made it on here. You know what? I haven't really talked about Bare Minerals on my channel besides their tinted moisturizer, but that's more so makeup, not skincare. How did I choke on air? Am I okay? But I think Bare Minerals just actually sent me their products and I was like, you know what? I've never really tried Bare Minerals skincare before. Like I consider them more a makeup brand, but I'm like, I'm open to trying it. I just don't know what the ingredients are. Let's look at this last. $35, a little bit expensive for a cleansing oil, but not terrible. Okay, so safflower seed oil, squalane, okay, Barajo oil, cucumber seed oil, sunflower seed oil, jojoba oil. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It does have fragrance, linalool and limonene. I'm not crazy about those, but it is a wash-off treatment. I think it would just depend on how strong it is. Like sometimes cleansing oils are like super overwhelming and I'm like, God, it's like the nasal equivalent of when they shock your heart back to life. I'm just like, oh my God. But then again, my nose has gotten super sensitive to fragrance and skincare. It's kind of freaky actually. The only thing I think that's funny is that the ingredient that they feature is sunflower seed oil, but that's like near the bottom of the ingredient list. And if you're familiar with other cleansing oils that I've recommended on my channel, like the iUnik calendula cleansing oil, the first ingredient is sunflower seed oil. So, I mean, Bare Minerals, you could up the quality a bit maybe, but I'd have to try it out. Oh, and I want to say all the commentary that I'm doing in this video is obviously not based on my personal experiences with these products. It's more so from a formula standpoint. I like talking about formulas more because I don't think it does any good for me to be like, this feels so nice, you should get it. Because it's like, you don't have my skin, you have different needs, you have different concerns. How is that going to help you make a better educated decision? But learning about ingredients and making decisions from there will do that. But of course, these are just my opinions. I mean, hello, it's my channel. Not off to a bad start though. Oh, okay, so the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Cleansing Gel. I had a hard time saying that. I've talked about the fragrance-free one before. It was actually featured in my drugstore favorite cleanser video. It's very gentle, but works well on dry skin. But I think this one is actually different. It's so hard to tell when they make the packaging almost exactly the same. Oh, okay, so this one is not the same. This one does have fragrance. I am confusion. Oh, okay, my mistake. There's the Hydra Boost Gentle Cleansing Lotion fragrance-free version, which is the one I've used before. I don't think I've used this one. But at this point, who f***ing knows? The packaging looks so similar, it's hard to tell them apart. But looking at the ingredients, this looks good. I mean, glycerin is the second ingredient. It has non-stripping cleansing agents. Ones that'll work to gently cleanse the skin, but not overly strip it. I mean, it has fragrance, but like I said before, I don't find that to be problematic. And considering the price point, I think this is actually a pretty good one. I mean, it looks very popular. I feel like I've tried this one. Okay, I'm going insane. I need help badly. I may or may not have tried this product. I can neither confirm nor deny, just because I don't fucking know. But regardless, whether it was the cleansing lotion or this one, I approve of both. So far we're doing good, no complaints. Really? Really? Okay. The Thayers Witch Hazel Rose Petal Toner is included on this list. That genuinely surprises me because that product, I mean, I'm personally not a fan of witch hazel, although my opinion is changing a little bit because I did find out that Thayers doesn't distill their witch hazel with alcohol. They distill it with water, and when I figured that out, I was like, oh, it's not as terrible as I thought. Like, do I think witch hazel still can be overly stripping and can be a little bit sensitizing? Yes, but my primary concern with witch hazel was always that it had alcohol content from being distilled using alcohol. So, I mean, my opinion is in development. I'm working on a video about it, don't worry. But I don't like that Thayers does do like fragranced versions of the witch hazel, specifically this one being rose. And I'm genuinely surprised that it was one of the top picks because it's kind of considered to be introductory and not very barrier friendly skincare. Like when people think of Thayers, they usually think of like St. Ives, clean and clear, you know, beginner skincare that a lot of teenagers get on. So I'm surprised it was one of the top picks. But yeah, looking at this ingredient list, they have undisclosed fragrance, which I imagine is rose essential oil. But then again, that's the appeal of witch hazel. You use it and your skin instantly looks like mattified, it looks clear, it looks even, it's super nice, but you know, there can be some drawbacks to it. I'm genuinely shocked it made that list. But hey, kudos to Thayers for staying relevant this long. They've been around since 1847 and they are still so popular, so I don't know. Oh, okay, here we go. A little bit fancy, but yes, I agree with this choice. The Tatcha The Essence. If you watch my video, Truth About Tatcha, I actually consider this to be like one of the best products from the brands. It is expensive. Of course, Tatcha is expensive, but the ingredient list of this one is really good, non-sensitizing, and very high quality. The benefit of essences is that you get a crazy high concentration of a good ingredient, and not any of the added extra stuff that can either irritate the skin or just isn't necessary to a formula. Although I will say if you're wanting more affordable essences, because this one is pricey, you can find a ton of them on Korean skincare websites like YesStyle, Wishtrend, and others. Oh, okay, here we go. You know, Allure is really delivering on the good product recommendations, besides the witch hazel. It's a liquid exfolicate. I actually like this product because it's a blend of different exfoliants, but in a very lightweight, like watery type of consistency that soaks into the skin really easily. And it's not at a crazy high concentration, so you're getting good results without potentially risking over exfoliating your skin. And with a lot of exfoliating blends, they tend to be in more like hydrating serums or creams, and I actually like it in this formula, and I think it's one of the best products from Somerville. A turmeric mist? Turmeric? Is it turmeric? It's turmeric, right? Turmeric? Am I just uncultured? I have never seen this. A turmeric spray. When did this come out? I have never seen it on the shelves. So the appeal of turmeric is that it can like brighten the skin, brighten any dark spots and pigmentation, and while I don't like it in a DIY recipe, I think it can be beneficial as an extract in products, but I'm curious how effective it would be in a mist. But looking at the ingredients, gosh darn it, it has fragrance. Yeah, Neutrogena really likes their fragrance. Oh my god, okay, yeah, no. Turmeric is at the very bottom of the ingredient list. Like, the only thing that's lower than it is the dye. I'm not impressed. I hate it when brands do that. I know that the order of ingredients listed is not foolproof, like it doesn't tell you everything you need to know about a product, but when a product is like heavily advertising an ingredient that is beneficial at a high concentration, and they're putting it at the very bottom of the ingredient list in an extremely low concentration, I'm just like, what was the point? Why are you doing this? Ugh, it just annoys me so much. Also, I'm personally not a huge mist person. Like, it depends on the mist, but a lot of mists, I feel like it would just be so much better as an essence or a serum. Because think about it, when you're spraying your face, half of the product is just going onto the air, onto the floor, just kind of floating away. So you're paying to have like at least half of your product gone. And the only time that doesn't happen is if you do it super close up to your face. But I'm like, if you're gonna do it super up close to your face, you may as well just use a toner or a serum or an essence. I'd rather just use a mist as an essence, essentially. Just do a little bit in my hands and then pat it into my skin. But not with that one. Like, it has a higher concentration of fragrance than turmeric. Pathetic. This is not a good look. Yikes. This ain't itchy. Oh, hey, First Aid Beauty made it onto this list. I love First Aid Beauty. So many of their products I fully stand behind. This one, oh, okay. This one I'm kind of iffy on because it does have hemp seed oil and other really good ingredients, but it's a really cool formula because it's dry oil. So it doesn't feel super heavy on the skin. But if I remember right, this one has an essential oil or a fragrant component or something like that. Something that made me a little bit like, I don't know about this product. Okay, yes, I remember. It has rosemary leaf oil. I think that's why I was turned off. Paired with limonene and linalool. Okay, yeah, so it just had a little bit of fragrance in it, which was kind of a turnoff because First Aid Beauty releases so many. I mean, the majority of their products are fragrance free, and it's a shame too because I'm just like, oh, you just could have used rosehip oil instead. Like, rosehip oil is so much better than rosemary oil. But that aside, this is an amazing ingredient list. Colloidal oatmeal is at the top of the ingredient list along with jojoba oil and cannabis sativa seed oil. And if you know anything about those oils, they can be a little bit heavy on the skins. So the fact that they've managed to make it into such a lightweight, fast absorbing oil is really impressive. This is fun. I like going through this list. Yay! Cerave made it onto the list. Woo woo! Honestly, I was gonna be surprised if they weren't on the list because, I mean, for obvious reasons. I love them. Yes, so this is the Resurfacing Retinol Serum. I have used this before, but oh my gosh, one of my friends told me that he was using this product every night because he thought it was a moisturizer. Rest in peace, your skin child. I was like, stop. But yeah, this is an amazing formula, especially if you're kind of being introduced into retinol. You don't really know how to start with it. This is a great product to use, and I recommend, as always, just starting a retinol once a week at most, and then working your way up from there. Oh, okay. 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 So this is the Dr. Jart Tiger Grass Calming Gel Cream. Now, if you remember my video about Dr. Jart, I actually talked about this line, and I have to say, even though they use so many essential oils, the results from this line are insane. They get rid of redness so well, and I really love the innovation behind their cream that is like tinted green with SPF, like genius. But I personally have not tried the Calming Gel Cream, although I have like swatched it at the store just to see what it feels like, and it feels really nice. But I think if I remember right, it just had too many essential oils for me to feel comfortable with, but let me look. Okay, niacinamide is the fourth ingredient. I see you. Love that. Ooh, yeah. But it has lavender oil, bergamot oil. Oh, is that it? Oh, okay, that's actually not that bad. Now I kind of want to try it because if I remember right, Dr. Jart usually formulates with a lot of essential oils, but I recently found their sunscreen that I've been loving, their mineral one. It does have one essential oil, but oh my god, the results in the finish are so nice. It's very lightweight, a really good mineral sunscreen, and now I kind of want to try this one. I'll buy it and have to see. When it comes to essential oils, I always do the sniff test. That's a good way of telling what concentration of essential oils in that product, and I'm hoping this one doesn't smell really strong because I want to use it. It has so many good ingredients. Oh, okay. RoC Retinol Correction Eye Cream. You know, I have seen this brand at the drugstore, and I think I've seen you guys request it as well, but I've personally never used any of their products. I really don't know what the formulas are like. I'm interested to see because the majority of the time this brand is sold out here in Hawaii, so I haven't really been able to look at the ingredient list. Oh, okay, so she's a little bit expensive for drugstore, $25 for an eye cream, but not terrible. All comes down to the ingredients. Oh. Okay, this is not a terrible ingredient list. I will say it likely has a very low concentration of retinol, but it has ingredients like glycerin, lactose, panthenol. I mean, it's a pretty good basic eye cream. Do I think it's worth $25? I don't know. It looks a little bit too basic for me, but if you guys want me to review these products from this brand, let a bitch know. Hey, Paula's Choice made it on the list. Good for you, Paula's Choice. I need to talk about Paula's Choice more on my channel, and that's partially due to me just not trying as many products as I should from them. Like, I've tried a lot, but I need to try more. And I need to talk about them more because I love their products. This is the Paula's Choice Super Hydrate Overnight Mask. Now, I'm not a big overnight mask person because, I mean, well, actually, no, I am. Overnight masks are basically just really heavy moisturizers. That's essentially what they do. And for me, I'm usually just like, oh, I'll just use a moisturizer and pair it with a treatment, but I don't have anything against overnight masks. Wow, the ingredient list is long. So it has a lot of skin soothing and hydrating plant extracts. It has mushroom, shea butter, ginkgo biloba. It has the peptide complex, elderberry. Ooh, I don't see elderberry in very many products, so that's intriguing to me. Licorice root extract, algae. Yeah, I mean, this is a good ingredient list. Like Paula's Choice, the majority of their products, I completely agree with their philosophy. And I really like the education that Paula's Choice is putting out there. Like, no, they're not perfect, but they're doing better than the majority of companies. And in my opinion, they even do better than resources like EWG. So I love Paula's Choice. I'll have to try that product. Wow, to be honest, guys, I did not expect to find so many good products on this list that at least fall in line with my personal philosophy. I typically expect when they're running all these products through testing that most people would like the smells. They're all about the feel and the texture, but it's nice to see that they're coming through with some really good product recommendations. Like, I'm taking notes. Oh, okay. I'm not surprised seeing this product on this list whatsoever. I should not be surprised. I knew this would happen. It's the Glow Screen from Supergoop. Their sunscreens, in terms of innovation for the USA, they really do a lot. They make super innovative textures and make the experience of sunscreen really nice. But the thing is that they typically use chemical UV filters. And the great thing is that they don't use the main irritating ones like oxybenzone, but they still use ones that I'm like, I would prefer to not have those in my skincare routine. I more so like zinc oxide based sunscreens. And they do have one mineral sunscreen that I've used in the past and I did enjoy it. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I've always recommended that to people. And I've tried their zinc only based sunscreen as well. And that one's good if you like a tinted moisturizer type of sunscreen experience because it has a good like light to medium coverage. But yeah, personally, I'm not a fan of their Glow Screen or the other chemical sunscreen formulas that they have. It just doesn't fall in line with my personal philosophy, and I just think those ingredients can be a little bit sensitizing to the skin. Okay, I'll do two more because my legs are killing me. You guys have been telling me in the comment section not to kneel, but I am now sitting on my calves on stacked pillows, and the problem is that the circulation gets cut off for so long and it hurts so bad, so I may just go back to kneeling. Oh, ooh, okay, this one looks cool. The 11 Unrivaled Sun Serum, 100% mineral, 25% zinc oxide. Okay, zinc oxide based sunscreen, and it's a serum. I like the sound of that. That probably means it's really lightweight. And it's fragrance free. Yes! Oh my god, how have I not heard of this brand before? Oh wow, the ingredient list is very simple, very straightforward. This looks like a really good product. Oh my gosh. And they're saying it's really transparent and doesn't have a white cast. What sorcery is this? Ho ho! It is expensive though. For a sunscreen, $50 for 1 ounce. But you know what? For science sake, I will try it out and see what I think, because that looks really cool. And Allure is saying that it doesn't turn chalky on dark skin. Wow, okay. I'm so excited to try that one out. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm not surprised with this one as well. The Differen gel, adapalene gel made it to this list. You guys are constantly asking me about what my opinion is on Differen, and if you want to know like in detail, I'm happy to make a video about it, but I will say I think adapalene is great. It's what used to be a prescription retinoid, but now it's over the counter. So you're getting a really good retinoid that's great for getting rid of acne and pimples. But I tried it out myself not too long ago and my skin freaked out. I'm talking like crazy irritation, so sensitive to touch, and my skin isn't sensitive. Like my skin can handle a lot, but it just wasn't happy with Differen, and I was so sad. So maybe some point in the future I can try it. I think it's great. The ingredients are great. I just don't have access to it, unfortunately. Oh, I can't feel my legs. Okay, so what are my thoughts? You know what? That was actually a lot of fun. I felt like I was shopping with you guys. Like honestly, what was the difference between that and online shopping? I mean, I'm walking away planning to buy like 3 new products, so it's essentially shopping. But that was a lot of fun, and I was honestly really impressed by Allure's selection of product winners. I fully anticipated to be full of, you know, products that are really focused on the feel, the texture, and the smell, and less on the formula or on the results, but they seem to have a very well balanced out testing strategy, and I think that's amazing. I mean, I expect nothing less. Having that little symbol carries so much weight, and even though I'll admit I'm not super informed about everything that entails, it is good to see the type of products that they're selecting. Did they reward any of your favorites, or do you share the similar philosophy with me on these products? Let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts, and I am off to editing for the next 4 hours. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and to the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.